Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to the Global Mind Watch. In our previous lecture, we learned what psychotherapy is, who can benefit from it, and how it differs from counseling. But before studying individual therapies like CBT, psychoanalysis, DBT, or ACT, we need to answer one important question: why are there so many different therapies? The answer lies in the different schools of psychology. Each school has its own perspective on human behavior, emotions, and mental disorders. Today's lecture will introduce these schools and help you understand the philosophy behind modern psychotherapy. Imagine two psychologists meeting the same client with anxiety. One psychologist focuses on childhood experiences, another focuses on current thoughts. A third helps the client change behaviors. Surprisingly, all three may be correct because they are working from different psychological perspectives. These perspectives are called schools of psychology and they shape how therapists understand and treat mental health problems. A school of psychology is more than just a theory. It is a complete framework for understanding why people think, feel, and behave the way they do. Each school answers important questions like why do mental disorders develop? What causes emotional suffering? How should treatment be provided? These answers differ from one school to another, which is why different therapies exist today. Psychology has evolved over more than a century. Early psychologists did not always agree on what causes human behavior. Instead, Freud believed unconscious conflicts were central. Behaviorists emphasized learning from environment. Cognitive psychologists highlight thought patterns. Humanistic psychologists focus on personal growth and self actualization. Each perspective contributed valuable insights, which is why modern psychology includes multiple schools instead of just one. Throughout this lecture and the next few videos, we'll explore six major schools that have shaped psychotherapy. The first one is psychodynamic, focuses on unconscious conflicts and early life experiences. Second one is behavioral, examines learned behaviors and environmental influences. Cognitive emphasizes thoughts, beliefs, and interpretations. Humanistic values personal growth and self acceptance. Existential explores meaning, responsibility, freedom, and life choices. Finally, integrative combines techniques from multiple approaches to meet each client's unique needs. In future lectures, each of these schools will be discussed in much greater detail. This table provides a quick overview of these six schools. Don't worry about memorizing every detail today. The goal is simply to recognize that each school views human behavior through a different lens. As we continue this playlist, we'll return to this table repeatedly and gradually build a deeper understanding of each approach. The first major school is the psychodynamic school, developed by Sigmund Freud, often called the father of psychoanalysis. Freud believed that much of our behavior is influenced by the unconscious mind, thoughts, feelings, and memories that exist outside our awareness. According to the Freud, childhood experiences have a power influence on adult personality and mental health. Unresolved conflicts from childhood may continue to affect emotions and behavior later in our life. In future lecture, we'll study concepts such as the id, ego, superego, defense mechanisms, dream analysis, and psychoanalysis in detail. The behavioral school believes that behavior is learned through interaction with the environment. Instead of focusing on unconscious thoughts, behaviorists study observable behavior. Ivan Pavlov demonstrated classical conditioning. Watson emphasizes learning through environmental experiences, and Skinner explained operant conditioning, showing how reward and punishments influence behavior. Many modern therapies, such as exposure therapy and behavior modification, are based on behavioral principles. The cognitive school focuses on the idea that our thoughts influence our emotions and behaviors. Aaron Beck proposed that negative automatic thoughts contribute to depression and anxiety. Albert Ellis developed rational emotive behavior therapy known as REBT, emphasizing that irrational beliefs, not events themselves, often cause emotional distress. Cognitive approaches teach individuals to identify, challenge, and replace unhelpful thinking patterns with more balanced perspectives. Unlike early schools that focused mainly on problems, the humanistic school emphasizes human strengths and potentials. Carl Rogers believed that empathy, unconditional positive regard, and genuineness create the conditions for psychological growth. Abraham Maslow introduced the famous hierarchy of needs, proposing that individuals naturally strive towards self actualization once their basic needs are met. Humanistic therapy helps people discover their strengths, values, and authentic selves. The existential school explores life's deepest questions. Why are we here? What gives life meaning? How do we cope with freedom, responsibility, isolation, and morality? Rather than eliminating uncertainty, existential therapists help clients develop purpose and resilience. The integrative school, on the other hand, recognized that no single therapy works best for every person. Modern therapists often combine techniques from CBT, like CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, behavioral therapy, psychodynamic therapy, and humanistic approaches to create individualized treatment plans. Today, integrative practice is one of the most widely used approaches in the clinical psychology. So let's summarize today's lecture. We learned that the various schools of psychology represent different ways of understanding human thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The psychodynamic school emphasizes the unconscious mind and childhood experiences, while the behavior school focuses on learned behaviors shaped by the environment. The cognitive school highlights the role of thoughts and beliefs. The humanistic school encourages personal growth and self acceptance. The existential school helps individuals explore meaning, responsibility, and purpose. Finally, the integrative school combines the strength of multiple approaches to meet each client's needs. Together, these schools form the foundation of modern psychotherapy. Now there is a small activity for you guys. Think and answer in the comments. If you were a psychologist, which school would you like to learn first and why? Today we explore the 6 major schools of psychology that form the foundation of modern psychotherapy. Understanding these schools will make it much easier to understand therapies like CBT, psychoanalysis, humanistic therapy, SCT, and DBT in the coming lectures. In our next lecture, we'll begin with the first and most influential approach, psychoanalysis by Sigmund Freud. We'll discuss the unconscious mind, personality structure, and how Freud believed psychological problems develop. If you found this lecture helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your classmates. Thank you for watching the Global Mind Voyage. See you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.